Yeah, I'm an AI, but I'm here to talk apps.
Hello guys, welcome to Pantechelearning. I'm Gugan. In this session, we're going to learn about what is full stack development. Okay, and good morning to everyone. Okay, first we need to know about web development. Okay, first of all, we need to know about what is web development. Okay, what is web development? Is there anybody know what is web development? Okay, basically it is a concept of which web development is a process of creating a website and web application. Okay, everyone know using browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. There is a browser. Whenever we have any doubt, any query, we going to the browser, just search in the search bar, and it give the result of number of links. Okay, whenever we create click any link, and we just continue in the what is web development. Okay, I'm already tell what is web development. The web development is a process of creating a website. Okay, that is the main thing of web development. Okay, it include design, coding, and content management. Okay, what is design means something decoration like that. Okay, and coding means we just need to code for the every functionalities. And content management, the content management is nothing but it is what are the content we need to show in our website. Okay, that is the thing. What are the content? Okay, managing a content, it's called the content management. Okay, and website can be static or dynamic. There is a two types of website. One is static and dynamic. Okay, is there anybody have any idea about what is static and dynamic? Okay, basically the static is fixed contents. Okay, it cannot be changed. It is only show the fixed content, and dynamic means based on the data it will be changing. Okay, that is called dynamic. Okay, basically these are the two types of website. Okay, one is static and dynamic. Okay, and now we're going to learn what are the code editors. What are the code editors we need to use in our web development? First, the VS Code. The VS Code is one of the popularly used code editor, ideally, and Sublime Text, Atom. Okay, these are the one of the most used code editors. Okay, mostly used VS Code is having many functionalities. Okay, so most of people prefer VS Code, and this is the symbol of VS Code. And browser. Okay, in browser I'm already tell what are the browser we know already what is Chrome and Firefox and Edge. Okay, basically these are the browser. Okay, in web development we using a browser also. And developer tool. Okay, what is developer tool? In the browser we just press insert section. Okay, I go to the browser. When I go to the inspect, okay, it shows something like this kind of console, source, network, memory, performance, application. Okay, these are the um, developer tool. Okay, we see output in console, and we see networking related things. Okay, these are the console. Okay, Okay, these are the things in the web development tool. And types of web development. Okay, there are three main types of web development. One is front end development, back end development, and full stack development. Basically there is a three types of web development. One is front end, back end, and full stack development. What is front end? And we just see what is front end, back end, and full stack. Okay, basically we need to understand now these are three types of web development. One is front end and back end and full stack. Okay, what are the things? Front end, back end, full stack. Okay, what is front end development? The front end development is a part of website users see interact with, and it include button, text, image, menus, and animation. Think of it as a face. Okay, basically what is front end? Front, that means we just something in the website front parts. Okay, right? So what are the see in our website? Okay, whenever we loading a website, first we need to see the designs and animations and text, images. Okay, these are things. Okay, and these are things is called as a front end. Basically what we see in the website, that is called front end, and it includes button. Okay, you don't know, button and text, images, menus, and animation. Okay, these are containing in the front end. And think of it as a face. Okay, this is a face of the website. Okay, we designing and altering the things in the button, text, images, menus, and animation. These are included in the front end design. Understand? And what is back end? Now we understand what is front end. Okay, now going to learn what is back end. What is backend? Basically it is a behind the scene of the website or app. Okay, it's how the website works, how the data is stored, how the different parts are connected. Okay, basically it's based on how the website works, how the data is stored, how the different parts connected. Okay, these things are included in the backend design. Okay, how the website or work, how the data, whenever we enter any data in the website, it will store in somewhere, right? So that process, the storing process, retrieving process, and data, if I the websites are links, sometimes there is a two websites are linked in for sharing their resources. Okay, that is called different parts are connected. Okay, so this kind of things are inside the backend development. Okay, these are the data related things are inside the backend development, and user don't see it, but it what makes everything function. With user cannot see the this kind of things, but this is the main thing for working best, make our website work properly. Okay, okay, now we understand what is backend. Okay, let's go to the full stack development. Okay, full stack development means working on both. Okay, who know the front end design and after and know the database like back end things, and they both things are known by the full stack developer. Okay, that part of the thing is called as a full stack development. Okay, who know the front end design and who know the back end functionalities, so he is called as a full stack developer. Okay, basically we know both things. Okay, front end and back end. Okay, that people is called as a full stack developer. The full stack developer can build a complete web app from start to finish. Okay, the full stack developer have a capable to build a website, full website. Okay, he know how to build front end, he know how to build back end, so he can build a whole website by itself. Okay, by the full stack developer can build a full whole over website without having any help of others. Okay, that is called full stack development. Okay, what is we just say what is front end development, what is back end development, and what is full stack development. Okay, let's go to further things to know. Okay, how website work? Okay, whenever we go into the browser, we search in the search bar in something we type in the search bar, and what happened to next. Okay, what are the things happening in here. Okay, basically whenever we go into the browser, we just type something in the search bar, and it will be give the result. Okay, how this work? Basically the browser is used by the client or user. Okay, who using the browser, he is called as a end user. Okay, and whenever we search, the search will be go to the server. Okay, in the server we storing every file. Okay, that is called server. Okay, in the server we store the every files of web development files like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, these are the web development files. Okay, these files will be stored in the server. Okay, based on the request, the server will be give the response to the browser. Okay, give the response, the website related source code or every files will be contained in the server. It will be whenever we giving a request, the server will be response based on the source code. Okay, source code means that files. Okay, HTML, CSS, web development files. Okay, that file will be given by the server to the browser. Okay, and the browser will be load the file in the interpret as a web page. Okay, basically it will be showing the file in the web page. Okay, the browser Chrome send a request to the server responds with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. The browser interpret and display the web page. Okay, this is a process of how the website all work. Okay, understand? Okay, what is the process of web development? Okay, whenever we need to create a website, okay, what is the step-by-step process to create it? Okay, for the website development means creating a website from scratch. It includes planning, designing, building, testing, and launch a site. Okay, think of it as a house. Okay, and whenever we building a website and whenever we building any house, these are the same thing. Okay, whenever we need to build a buildings or house, you need to plan, design, and we have requirement like materials and tools. Okay, the same thing like in website. Okay, so first we need to plan, and after that we need to design and building website through coding and testing and launching a site. Okay, this is a process. Okay, this is a step-by-step process. In the first step, we need to plan. Okay, only we know only we know what the website did, what the thing we need to know in the website. Okay, first we need to understand the thing. Okay, why we need to build the website. Okay, that is the main thing. Okay, like e-commerce website, blog, or school site. Example, the e-commerce website is a Flipkart, Amazon, buy or sell goods, buy or sell product. Okay, these are the things are e-commerce website. Otherwise, the blog means we just sharing some about details or article. Okay, these are things are blogs. Okay, and school site. Okay, everyone in the college having a website for admission and tell some detail about college. Okay, these are the types of website. First we need to understand what kind of website we need to build. Okay, then only we need to prepare for that website. Okay, in the planning session, these are the thing. Okay, and decide on the features needed. Okay, what are the features we need include in our website, like contact form, login system. Okay, like Facebook. Okay, whenever we going to the Facebook, first we need to register our account. Okay, then only we going to the home page or profile page. Okay, so that is a step by step process. Okay, first we need to register, and after that we need to log in. If the login user are already having account, then only we going to the profile page. Okay, that is a process basically. Okay, we need to plan for that also. Okay, what the process of the website. Okay, make simple layout sketch of the pages. Okay, in the planning session we need to sketch the process of website. What are the things we need, what are the things, how the workflow of the website. Okay, first I need to register, and after that I need to log in, and after only registered person only view the profile page, and having using the multiple functionalities in the website. Okay, these are the planning. Okay, we need to plan in the step by step process of website in the planning first. Okay, and the second is design. Okay, in the design we just choosing what are the color we need to use in our website, what are the font we need to use in our website, and what are the layout. Okay, layout, what are the button size and everything include in this layout, and size and design, everything will be we need to design. Okay, and in design we having a team. Okay, UI UX designer. Okay, basically the UI UX designer will be designed for the website and design how each page will be look phone or computer. Okay, basically whenever we creating a website, it will be capable for laptop and computers and the phone, tablet. Every screenshot will be differ from the one to one, so we need to prepare for every screen size. Okay, that is called responsive. Okay, and the UI UX designer is used tool like Figma, Canva, Adobe XD. These tools are help to build a visual design for the website. Okay, understand? In the design session we need to prepare for color, font, layout, and we need to designing used to design like tool like Figma, Canva. In this designing session we just do like this. Okay, what is front end element? Okay, and after the design we need to build a front end. Okay, we already know what is front end. The front end is what are the things we see in our website, that is called front end. Okay, build a pod user see use button text. Okay, by the language like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, we need to create a front end. Okay, and also having some framework like framework libraries like React.js, Angular. Okay, these are things are used to creating a front end design, and make sure the design is responsive, work on all screen size. Based on this technology we creating a front end design. Okay, what are the things we see, and we just implemented button, images, text, fonts, and these things are we need to implement in the front end session by the use of technology like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Angular, React.js, and Bootstrap. There is many technologies for front end. Okay, we need to use this technology to build this front end parts, and after the front end completed we need to building a back end development. And like example like tool like Python. In the Python we having a two framework for Django and Flask. Okay, these are the two framework we used in building a back end design in the by the use by the language of Python. And we are also having a PHP PHP is one of the backend development language. Okay, and JavaScript also capable to use in the backend like Node.js. Okay, and based on this technology we building a backend logic. Okay, like creating a feature like login system and storing messenger or order. Okay, we need to build a process of website. Okay, the website for like Swiggy, Zomato, we need to creating a order system, like whenever the user click the order it will be go to the hotel, and after based on the hotel, um, the delivery person having the notification about the hotel, and that person need to navigate to the locations and everything. Okay, this process, okay, basically this is a step by step process. Okay, it is differ from the one website to another website. Okay, basically if there is a e-commerce website we need to buy product or sell product, and we need to um, see every product and compare the product. These are the functionality of e-commerce website, and order is the functionality of Swiggy, Zomato. Okay, and these are the different functionalities. Okay, this functionality is only built in the backend development. Okay, like tool like Python, Django, Flask, and like PHP, JavaScript. Okay, these are the more languages and more framework for backend development. Okay, this is a process we need to build in the backend development, and after the backend complete we need to going for testing session. We just checking everything is work properly, is there any bug or any error whenever we using this website. Error or any broken links, so we need to check by using the testing session. And the testing session, the tester will be the introduced in this. First the tester will be test the every functionalities, everything work or not, and everything is there any broke links or bugs or error, and make sure it is fast and easy to use. Okay, this is the process. Okay, in this process we check everything work correctly and test for broken links, bugs and errors. Make sure it is fast and easy to use. Okay, sometimes the website get slow. Okay, so we need to rectify that also. Okay, basically if there is any problem in the testing session, the tester will be written to the developer for check that functionality. So after the developer check the functionality, again send to the tester. Okay, only the tester accept the functionalities, then will then only we can handle the product to the customer client. And after the testing we need to deployment. Okay, what is deployment? Is there anybody know what is deployment? Okay, deployment is a main part of this website. Okay, basically whenever we creating a website we need to make sure to everyone can use and access this website. Okay, then only it is useful. Okay, otherwise whenever we using a in your system only, that will be no uses for to creating these things. Okay, so we need to deployment, we need to make everyone can access our website. Okay, we just put this file in internet. Okay, then only whenever in the any browser anybody request or search for something, your website will be suggest as a result. Okay, otherwise there is a no one can use your website. Okay, that is called deployment. Okay, put the website live on internet. Okay, in the server, in the some server, we just put our website file in that server. Okay, in the server will be 24 hours internet connection. With this 24 hours internet connection, whenever the browser requests, the server will be response based on the request. Okay, so then everyone can access your website in the proper way. Okay, so that is a process. Okay, and using a tool like Heroku, Render, and clouds or like AWS, Azure. Okay, these are the things we need to deploy in the server. Okay, put the website live on the internet and use platform like Git pages, GitHub pages, and Vessel, Netflix for front end development, and use Heroku, Render, and cloud server for backend. Okay, basically we just after the creating of website, we just include the files in the server, and the server will be response based on the Google search. Okay, this is a process. Basically this is a process of web development. And after the deployment, we need to maintain. Okay, we need to maintain the every functionalities. Okay, we need to maintain our website in the regular basis. Okay, after the deployment, we just checking if there is a client giving any new features. I need to implement this, I need to upgrade this. So based on the requirement, we need to update the website and secure. Okay, based on the requirement, we need to update the website and secure the website. Okay, fix any issues that comes up. Okay, if there is any future having any issue, we need to solve the issue. Okay, that is called maintenance. And now and add new feature. If the customer giving any, I need to add this feature like a interaction with a like that features, we need to implement this kind of features in our website. Okay, that is a process of maintenance. That is a process of maintenance first. Okay, so we need to regularly maintain, we need to see regular basis to everything is work properly. Otherwise if there is any upgrade, we need to do that. Okay, this is a process of creating a website. Okay, understand? This is a process of creating a website. Okay, okay, in the website, so we need to first we need to creating a front end, right? So we in the front end, we need to understand what HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, these are things are called as a front end. Okay, first we need to understand HTML. And what are the things, the tools we use in the front end? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And what are the things we use in the back end, like Python? In the Python, we using a Flask, Django, otherwise the PHP, and there is a mini language for backend. But mostly in this session, we're going to learn Python. Okay. And first, we need to understand what is HTML. HTML is hypertext markup language. It's structure for website. Okay. Whenever we creating a website, we need to having some structure. Okay, this is like a building blocks. Okay, so these are the example of HTML. Okay, first we need to tell document type is HTML, and HTML head the body. Okay, title place we having a title here and web page here. Okay, okay, this is a structure. We need to first the structures. Okay, there is a many tags. Okay, whenever we using HTML, it will be look like this, and we using a tag. Okay, like tag means open tag and the close tag here, lesser than and the greater than symbol. Okay, that is a using tag. Okay, there is a many tag to use in our website. Okay, first is heading tag. Okay, heading tag we using the h1, h2, h3. Okay, these are the bold and heading. Whenever we using insert any heading in our website, we just using the h1, h2, h3 tag. And paragraph, in the paragraph using a p tag. Is there a normal paragraph, we using p tag. In the heading, we need to insert any heading, we using this h1, h2, h3 tag. And links, whenever we navigate to it, whenever we click any link, it will be named to something, we using a href. Okay, in the a tag means anchor tag. In the a tag means anchor tag. In the anchor tag, we just using a, instead of the anchor tag, we need to mention href. Href is a attributes. Mention href is equal to, in the is equal to, and inside of the double quotes we mention which website we need to load whenever we clicking this link. Okay, I just giving some http example.com. Okay, whenever we need to navigate the Facebook, we need to enter the Facebook link. Okay, like http yes facebook.com. Okay, so it will be, whenever we click, it will be navigate to the Facebook. And we need to insert images, we need to use image tag. Okay, img is a image tag, and instead of the image tag, which image we need to implement, so we need to use the attribute like source. Source means src. Okay, src is equal to image. In the folder we need to implement that image, so we just using this image by this link inside of the folder, so we using this img tag. And division is whenever we create decorating any particular section, we using this division. Okay, by the css we just designing. Okay, I just give the some intro only. Okay, okay, what are the things we use? Heading. For heading we using a heading tags h1, h2, h3. This is the example. Okay, and paragraph, in the for using in a website any paragraph using a p tag. And for any navigation, any link, whenever we click to navigate to another page, we using this link tag. And whenever we inserting an image, we using this image tag. And whenever we separate the session, okay, if there is any website, we need to separate for any session, separate session, we using this any division, we using this division tag. Okay, we just separate this division. And if there is any point or any list content like this, okay, we using this list tag. Okay, there's a two types of link, one is order list, another one is unordered list. Okay, in the order list we just having a ordered by alphabets or numbers like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, these are the order. Okay, and whenever we using this, it will be look like 1 2 3 4 5 6. If there is any unordered list, we using ul tag, it will be show like this. Okay, just point or a square point. Okay, that type of things are called as a unordered list. Okay, these are the two types of list, one is order list and is another unordered list. And if you want to create a table, it will be based on the table tag. In the table tag we need to mention tr. Tr means table row. Okay, row means these things. Okay, row. And td means column. Tr means row, td means column. Okay, in the table we need, inside of the table we just mention td, and we just mention something Jessica here, it will be show here. Okay, and sorry, in the td, and first we need to mention td. In the td we need to insert Jessica means here. Okay, and you put another td to mention a, it will be navigate to here. Okay, whenever we creating a table like structure in website, we using this table tag, table tr td. Okay, these are things are we using the table things. An HTML form and input element. Okay, what is HTML form? Okay, whenever we go to the Facebook, it asking some input, right? We need to enter our name and enter our details. Okay, the in that session, in this things, we need to enter the input our user. Okay, here we just that's why we using this thing. Okay, like HTML form. Okay, we just collecting an input from the user. The HTML form is a way to collecting information from user on the website. Okay, we just collecting information from the user in the website. Okay, that's why we using a HTML form, and it allow user to enter data which can be sent to server for processing. And it allows user to enter data which can be sent to server for processing. Okay, like that. Okay, we need to creating a form. Okay, we need to here. Okay, just about this, just look here. Okay, form action, these are the things. We just opening a form here and we just closing a form here. Okay, inside we just mention label for email. Okay, that will be show like here, right? And after that input. Okay, we just input means that bracket, that input tag. Okay, that is a tag. We just collecting input from here, and whenever collecting input, we just submitting. Okay, submitting with the okay here. Okay, input is equal to submit. Okay, whenever we submit, it will be data will be stored in our database. Okay, basically this is a form. We just collecting a input. If there is a email session, we just enter the email, and if the submit will be data will be stored in the database. Okay, we need to link for in the backend also. Okay, basically this is a form. Okay, and attributes and semantic. Okay, first we need to understand attribute. We already see attributes here. Okay, in the anchor tag we just mention href, and the image tag we need to mention a source src. Okay, these are the anchor tags. Okay, these are the attributes. Sorry. Okay, attributes provide additional information about HTML element. They are always specified in the opening tags and comes names value pass. Okay, these are the example attributes, common HTML attributes. Okay, class, ID, src, href, alt, and title. Okay, these are the common attributes in the HTML tags. And semantic elements like header, footer, session, selection, session, and article. Okay, these are the common attribute. Like the ID. The ID is used in here. Okay, in the division tag we just mention header. This is a header session, so header content will be inside the division tag. Here we using a ID attribute, and here we using a class attribute. In the paragraph you mention class is equal to we give the name of the class, like text large. Okay, this is a large text paragraph. Okay, basically we just mention in the class. Okay, this is one of the attribute. And style attribute. Okay, style attribute is used to design. Okay, in the h1 tag we just mention style is equal to color blue. Okay, that means in the h1 tag will in hello will be in hello world will print in the color blue. Okay, okay, these are the things. Okay, this is a style attribute. This href is I'm already tell If there is any, whenever it gets this link, it will be named to some page like Facebook, Amazon, okay, anything. Okay, so we need to mention the link here. So whenever we click the visit example in the text in the website, it will be navigate to somewhere. Okay, that is the use of sref. Okay, these are the basics of HTML. And yeah, now we're going to learn some about Python. Okay, why we using Python, where we using the Python. Okay, Python is used in the backend. Okay, Python are used in the backend process of website. Okay, so we need to understand the fundamentals of Python. Okay, then only we can deal with the advanced concept. Okay, we just learning some front end for HTML for understanding some common tags. Okay, so now we're going to learn about Python. The variables are, okay, just okay. Now we're going to learn about variables in Python. Okay, what is variable? Okay, variables are a container for storing data. Okay, okay, variables are the container the storing a data. Okay, like is there any data we need to store in somewhere, so we need to store in the variable container. Okay, just opening some the online compiler, just using Python. Okay, before that we need to install. Okay, whenever we're using a Python, we need to install the Python in our system. Okay, and before that we need to go in the search bar of the in the Windows. So I just type command prompt. Okay, whenever I just type command prompt in the search bar, it will be show here. Okay, so I just open. Okay, so I enter. Okay, whenever we enter, it will be show the black screen. Okay, this is a common prompt. Okay, so before we need to use Python, we need to check the Python are already installed or not. Okay, I just type Python. You need to type Python and space minus minus version, and whenever I just type Python version, it will be show the version of the Python already inside in your system. So we need to check. Okay, if the Python is already installed, there is a no problem. Okay, we can using a Python in our system. Okay, otherwise we need to download the Python. If there is no in Python in your system, so we need to in the Google we just type Python download. It will be navigate to the link of download Python. Okay, I just press first link. Okay, here we need to click the new version. Now version is 3.13.7. okay, that is a new version. Okay, whenever we click it, it will be download in the download section. Okay, in my system I'm already Python is here in my system, so I'm not download here. Okay, whenever we don't have you don't have the Python in your system, you need to install by clicking here. Okay, after the clicking we need to check Python version again. Okay, and just go to the search bar again. I just type IDLE. Okay, you also type IDLE. Whenever we after the installing of Python, we need to open this IDLE. Okay, IDLE look like this. Okay, okay, here we just type the code also. Okay, just type hello. Okay, it will be show the opening the hello world. Okay, whenever we don't you don't have any Python in your system, you can download it. Okay, for use in your laptop or computer. Okay, so now I'm using a online compiler, so I don't need that. Okay, in the compiler will providing a every accessing of Python in the online. Okay, so we just use a Python in the online. Okay, here just whenever I just check the Python is working in this compiler, so I just type again print hello world. The compiler is work properly. Okay, so we need to first understand what is variable. Okay, and variables are the container for storing data and value. Okay, variables are the container that will be storing a data and values. Okay, now I just type a is equal to just 10. I mentioned something 10. Okay, and here the a is a variable. Okay, and 10 is a data. Okay, the what do we see in the variable? The variables is a container that can store the data. Okay, in the a variable we just store the 10. Okay, whenever I print a in the a we having a 10 data. Okay, so it will be give the output of 10. Okay, now you understand what is a variable. Variable is a container. A is a variable. Okay, and it is a container. It stored the 10 data. Okay, it will be the number or text. Okay, only we enter the text in the programming language by the double quotes or single quote in the Python. Okay, so I just mentioned hello in the double quotes, that means string. Okay, this is called as a string. Okay, and this string will be saved in the a variable. Okay, so whenever I print inside of the a, it will be show the string here. Okay, and string is a one of also the one of the data type. Okay, so the variable a is a variable. The variable is a container that can store the various type of data type. Okay, data. Okay, so now hello is a one of the data and 10 is a one of the data. Okay, now you understand what is variable. Okay, it will be store something inside of the store some data in the variable. And data types. Okay, what is data types? We already see numbers. Okay, right? Okay, that is called as a integer. Okay, data types is a refer to the types of classification of data that will be variable or values can hold, and data types are automatically determined by the interpreter based on the value assigned to the variables. Okay, in the number is called as a numeric and integer. In the numeric we having integer, complex number and float, and in the dictionary we having a dictionary is a one of the data type. And boolean is true or false. Okay, that is called as a boolean. That is a types of data. Okay, these are the types of data. And set, the set is a used to do one of the data type. Okay, and sequence data types we having a string. We already know what is in the double quote, it is called string. And list and tuple. Okay, these are the types of data types. Okay, these are the types of data. What are the things? Numeric, sequence, set, dictionary, boolean. And first we understand what is numeric data types. Okay, these are the types of numeric data types. Okay, one is integer, another one is float and complex. Okay, these are the three types of integer numeric data types. The common number, the 10, 1 2 3, everything. Okay, that is inside of integer data type. And level 0.2 in the point value. Okay, in the point value is called as a float. Okay, level 0.2, 10.2, 5.5. Okay, everything inside of the float. And normal number 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 55 6 7. Okay, every number is the integer. And 2 plus 5j. Okay, that is complex number. Okay, real term with the imaginary term. Okay, 2 is a real term and 5j is a imaginary term. Okay, that is a complex number. Okay, we just check in the compiler. Okay, in the compiler I just mentioned 1. Okay, so in the variable of a we store the 1 data. Okay, so now I just print a. Okay, if I print this, it will be show the 1, right? So it will be show 1. Okay, now I check type a. Okay, what is the type of a? So I mentioned type a. Okay, so now I enter it will be show class int. Okay, that means it mention int means integer. Okay, one is a integer. When I put this, okay, hello. Okay, now it is another data type. So double quotes, inside of double quote is called as a string. I'm already tell that. Okay, so now I run this, it will be show str means string. Just a minute. It will be string, double quotes. Okay, after that we just enter 2.2. okay, now I run this, it will be show the type of float. Okay, float is a point value, I'm already tell. Okay, if I enter any 34.2, it also the float, okay, now I just enter 2 plus 5j. okay, now I run, it will be show complex. Okay, real term with imaginary term. Okay, that is so complex data types. Okay, this is a numerical data types. One is integer and point value is called as a float, and 2 plus 5j. Okay, that is complex number. Okay, sequence of data types. Okay, these are the sequence data types. Okay, what are the things? String, list and tuple. Okay, these are the three types of sequence data types. Okay, first we are going to learn about string. Okay, we already tested. In the a variable I just mentioned hello in the double quotes. Okay, that is, this data is called as a string. Str means string, right? So I mention square bracket now. Okay, sorry, okay, this is square bracket. Instead of square bracket I mention 2, 3. Okay, it is a collection of data type. Okay, so we just check the square only. Okay, we just see in the a variable we just mention empty list. This is empty list, it's called as a empty list. Okay, when I check the type of a, it will be show the list. Okay, that name is list. Okay, it is a type of collection of data type. I instead of the list I just mention integer, like, and mention string. Okay, this is a integer, a is integer, 3 is integer, and after the comma I mention the string. Okay, and a comma 2.5 2.4. okay, it is a float. Okay, and when I run this, it again show the list. Okay, basically list is a collection of data types. Okay, but it is only it is show in the list. Okay, this is list. Okay, whenever I print a it will be show the everything inside of the list. Okay, this is a list data type. And another one is tuple. We know string, we know list. Now we are going to learn tuple. whenever we enter the empty bracket, it show the data type of list. Okay, so now we enter the normal parenthesis circle bracket. Okay, now I run this program, it will be show the tuple. Okay, this is a tuple, and tuple also the same thing. Okay, like I just containing some other data like 4.5. okay, this also the collection of data types. Okay, when I run, it also show the tuple. Okay, and when I only check print the a, it will be show the inside of the data types in the tuple. Okay, okay, what is the difference between the tuple and list? Okay, in the list I just again contain 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, this is a list. So after the list creation, I need to I just print the values in the list. It will be show 1 2 3 4, right? So now I just make the adding 5. Okay, so a dot append 5. Okay, I just now I just insert the 5 in the a variable. So now I run this, it will be show 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, after the creating a list, I just insert 5 by using this append function. In the append function, we just inserting a star number in the last of the list. Okay, so it will be show 1 2 3 4 5 whenever we print a. Okay, the same thing whenever it is in the tuple, we count the using this append function. Okay, whenever we the tuple is fixed content, like we already seen the web development static. Okay, that is called as also the static. Okay, basically the tuple is a fixed content. We cannot insert the any values after the creating of tuple. Okay, and but the list, after the creating of list, we can able to append or insert a value. Okay, that is a difference between list and tuple. Basically list is mutable and tuple is immutable. Okay, this is one of the interview question also. Okay, now we understand sequence data type. What is string, what is list, what is tuple. Now we're going to understand what is set. Okay, set is also the same thing like list tuple, but it's different from the curly bracket. Okay, okay, and set is a collection of unique item enclosed in the curly bracket. It means the set is only allowed the unique value. Okay, if there is a one here, that means the set is not allowed these things. Okay, only the set is allowing a unique value. If there is a one, or if there is any apple, the only apple in present in the set. Okay, we cannot duplicate. If there is in the loss which is adding another apple, that is not capable. Basically the set is allow unique value, and the item is set have no defined order and can be any type. and set are immutable. Sorry, set are mutable. Okay, after the creating of set, we can able to adding another value in the set. Okay, that is called mutable. And duplicate is not allowed in the set. We cannot allow the duplicate. And go to the compiler again, and now I type the curly bracket. Okay, when I run this, it will show. Okay, I need to check the type, so I just type a. Okay, now I run, it will be show tick. Okay, now I run, it will be show set. And I just insert more value here. Okay, here I just check, it will be show set, right? Now I print a here, it will be show 1 2 3. Okay, what are the inside of set, it will be show. Okay, now I just a dot mention add 4. Okay, that means we can adding a 4 in the back. So now I run, it will be show like this. Okay, and again I just add 1 2. Okay, 2 here. Okay, now I run, it will only show the 1 2 3 4 because the set is not allowed that duplicate. Okay, I just enter 5 here, when I run, it will be show 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, it will be add in the last, but whenever I type the again 3 or any value already inside of the set, it will be not show the in the output. Okay, and also one more example. Okay, I just comma, again I add 3 here. Okay, whenever I print, it also cannot allow the duplicate. Basically the set is not allowed duplicate. Okay, this is a functionalities of set. And dictionary. The dictionary also the similar like curly bracket, but what are the difference between the set and dictionary is the dictionary is key value function. Basically I just type name in the double quotes, and in the colon I mention just Pantech. Okay, now I run, it will be show like this. Okay, now I just check the type. Okay, it will be reload. Sorry. Okay, now I just print type of A. Now I run, it will be show dic means dictionary. Okay, key, this is the key, this is the value. Basically the dictionary is key value function. When I change the name, I using a square bracket and name and is equal to Pantech. Now I print a, it will be changed to pantechelearning. Okay, this is a process of dictionary. Okay, basically we understand dictionary. Dictionary means we just mention the key value pair. Okay, we need to mention like this. Okay, in the curly bracket we need to mention name John and age 30. After the comma, country India. Okay, this is a key value. Okay, this is a process. And boolean, the boolean is nothing but it is true or false. Okay, basically it is true or false. The same thing. Okay, in the compiler I just again creating a variable and mention true. Sorry, yeah, I mentioned true here, and now I just print a. Okay, I print a and run this. It will be show true, right? I just check the type. How I just type a. Now I run. It will be show bool. Bool means boolean. Okay, if there is false, it will be show again. Okay, if I enter true in the small words, it's not take. Okay, it shows some error. Okay, only we need to mention caps. Okay, true or false is called as a boolean type. Okay, these are the data types. These are the variables and data types in the Python. Okay, now we understand everything in the proper way, right? Okay, thank you for your time, and that's all today class. And is there any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Is there any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, what is web development using stock? Okay, what do you mean? We can, but using array we can run or not. Okay, array is also similar like list, and it is also using in Python. First we need to import the array in the top of the session. After that we using a array in the Python. Okay, basically the what is the difference between array and Python is the array is more faster than list in Python. Okay, that is the difference between array and Python. Okay, what if web development using stock? I don't understand this question. Can you please clarify that question? I hope everyone can understand everything. And is there any doubt you can ask me? And is there any query you can leave in the comment section. And yeah, okay, thank you for your time and thank you for your dedication, and we will meet in the next session, right? Okay, and yeah, bye bye.